Namaste, my beautiful community. Thank you for trusting me to lead you through yet another flow. So, today we are going to be doing a heated activating flow. So this will be something that will be a little bit more intense energetically. So if you're needing something a little bit slower, go check out one of my other videos. But if you're ready to get heated and warm up the core, warm up the body, this flow is for you. You won't need anything other than your body, perhaps blocks, if you have them, or a thick book might be of support to you. If you like, you can absolutely bring a bolster in or a strap or any other items that you need, okay? Props are just a device that can help us deepen our practice or support us better. So all in all, with no further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So, to begin this practice, we're going to start in just a short beginning meditation to center and ground. So allowing yourself to elongate through the spine in whichever way serves you. This may be allowing yourself to be seated, one ankle stacked in front of the other. Maybe your legs are extended out in front of you if you have knee issues. Maybe the bottoms of your feet are together. Maybe you're sitting up onto your knees, resting your hips back towards your heels, or lying upon your back. Whatever it is that brings your spine into alignment and comfort and ease. Beginning by closing the eyes or leaving them slightly cracked open at one unmoving point if that feels safer for you. Inhaling through the nose, circle the shoulders forward and up towards the ears. Exhale, soften the shoulders back and down the spine, stacking shoulders on top of hips as you elongate your tailbone towards the earth and lengthen the crown of your head up towards the heavens. Your hands may rest wherever they feel most comfortable and wherever your shoulders can soften the deepest. This may be your knees, your lap, on your torso, or on the earth. You may invite yourself into a mudra if that so serves you. And to begin here, take a moment just watching and witnessing your breath. Watching the way it's moving through you. Is it shallow? Is it deep? Is it expanded, contracted, rigid, or fluid? And without feeling the need to judge or assess, just watching how it's moving. And then beginning to deepen the sway of your breath, letting it pour in and out through your nostrils. On every in-breath, breathing to expand through your abdomen, through your chest and rib cage. And exhaling slowly and steadily, deflating through the chest and your rib cage, drawing belly button towards back body to completely pour out. And inhaling once again. Letting this sway of breath dive you into your own inner vast landscape. And as you begin to dive into your inner realm, I invite you to pour your awareness inwards and recognize if there's any specific points within your body that you need to attend to at this moment. Any specific point within your energetic body, your energetic field around you that you need to pour your awareness to. begin to invite movement into our body, I invite you to pour your focus and your awareness into whatever point is calling for your attention. And I invite you to set an intention to address whatever it is that you're feeling drawn to at this moment. Whenever you have your intention in your mind, on your exhale, visualize sending that intention down into your heart space. And with it in your heart, slowly beginning to invite in movement, walking the hands to the earth and towards the sides of your mat. On an out breath, soften your chin in towards your chest. Inhale, slowly sweep right ear over towards right shoulder. As you exhale, you may stay here or circle your shoulders back and down the spine to deepen through the left hand side of the neck. You may stay here. Inhale, sweep your right hand up on top of the head towards the left ear to peel open through the left side of the neck deeper. You may stay in stillness or take micro movements, perhaps rocking your chin down and in towards your chest on your out breath. And on your in breath, opportunity to rock the chin back and up towards the sky. Exhale, rocking the chin down and in if you so desire. Inhale, back and up. Exhaling to release in your own time, softening the right hand back to the earth and chin towards chest. Inhale, left ear towards left shoulder. You may stay or exhale, pour the shoulders back and down the spine. Opportunity to stay there. Left hand reaches on top of the head towards the right ear. As you exhale, open through the right hand side of the neck, and you may stay. Or on your next out breath, soften your chin down in towards your chest, opening and extending through the back hand side of the neck. And then inhale, opportunity to rock the chin back and up, moving the stretch towards the front side of the neck. And allowing yourself to melt here for one more round of breath if you so choose. And exhaling, releasing your left hand to the earth, drawing your chin back in towards your chest. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Cup the hands on the knees, dome, belly button towards spine, open between the shoulder blades, chin pours towards chest. On your in-breath, circle your chest to the right and forward, peeling the heart open. Then exhale to the left and back. Now, if this doesn't necessarily feel good to shine the heart forward, you can simply circle the shoulders around. This will dive deeper into the hips and lower back, rather than inviting yourself into a little back bend. So whatever it is that feels best for you, take 2 more rounds of breath here. Inhaling, pouring yourself forward. Exhaling, circling around and back. Last round. And then reversing your direction. Either pouring the chest forward or the shoulders. And then exhale to the right and back. Inhale, forward to the left. Exhale, right and back. And take a few more rounds of breath here. Just making our spine a little bit more supple before we begin our nice and heated practice. 2 more breaths. Inhale, sweep the hands behind you, roll the shoulders back, either root the fingertips behind you or the palms to the earth. Lengthen through the sternum, gaze up towards the sky. As you exhale, cup hands to knees, dome, belly button towards spine, chin towards chest. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of the head, raise your hands in front of your face. As you exhale, press the palms away, dome and belly button towards spine, chin towards chest. Inhale, grow tall through the spine, soften the shoulders, palms look up. Exhale, release breathe, clasp the hands behind the back, palms face one another. Inhale, circle the shoulders back and down. Root the knuckles back and behind you. Lift through the sternum, gazing up. As you exhale, you may hold here or hinge at the hips, folding forward. Reaching your forehead towards the earth, fist towards the ceiling or the front of the room. On an in-breath, slowly release, reach the arms out and up towards the sky. Exhale, hands come to heart, release your right leg straight out in front of you, left foot to the inner right thigh. Flexing the right toes, rock the right hip back, inhale, grow tall. Exhale, hinge at the hips, releasing over the right leg into Janu Shirshasana. Hands can release to the earth, your shin, your toes. Taking this actively on your in-breath, feeling as though you're slingshotting your heart towards your toes. As you exhale, opportunity to melt over your right leg. Inhale, lengthening through the spine. Exhale, melting down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, melt. Inhale, lengthening up through the crown of the head. Plant the pad of your left foot to the earth. You may stay here. Option 2, cross the left foot up and over the right leg. Opportunity 3, lean over to the right side. Bend the right foot in towards the left glute and then root your left hip back into the earth. If your left hip is lifted, go ahead and just keep your right leg extended, okay? Now wherever you are, inhale, sweep your left hand behind you, reach your right arm up towards the sky. As you exhale, either wrap the right arm around the left leg or stack the right arm over the top of the left thigh, coming into a nice deep spinal twist, Supta Matsyasana. Inhale, grow tall. As you exhale, opportunity to melt a little bit deeper. Maybe your gaze is straight ahead of you or over your left shoulder here. On an in-breath, slowly come back into center. Sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, hands come to heart. Release your left leg open towards the side. Right foot in towards the groin. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, melt your left hand over to the earth of your shin and reach the right fingertips towards your left toes. You may stay here if this is deep enough for you, or root the left hand to the earth. On your in-breath, elongate the right fingertips towards the toes. As you exhale, root through the left hand, spiral your ribcage open towards the sky, gazing underneath the right arm. Inhale, opportunity to lengthen back towards your left toes. Exhale, opportunity to spiral. One more in-breath, lengthen, and then lift on the bottom of that in-breath. Reach the arms up. Exhale, release the hands in front of you. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, walk the hands out in front of you, keeping your fingertips rooted and trying to keep both hips rooted as well. If they begin to lift or your left hip begins to lift, your toes flying forward, take your fingertips, root them to the earth. And we'll be here for 2 more breaths, starting to dive into not only our hamstring on the left side, but also our inner hip. Inhale, slowly walk the hands in. As you exhale, slide your left foot straight in front of you, right foot to the inner thigh, rock the left hip back, flex your left toes. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, hinge at your hips, folding forward over the left leg, letting the hands melt wherever it is they need. Inhale, slingshot your heart towards your left toes. Exhale, inviting yourself to soften over the leg. And continuing here for a few more rounds of breath. Inhale, slowly rolling up through the crown of the head. Draw the right knee to point up towards the sky. Pat of the foot to the earth. You may stay here. You may cross your right foot up and over your left leg. Or you may lean over to the left if you'd like to deepen. Draw the left foot in towards the right glute and then root through both hips. From here, make sure your spine is tall. Inhale, sweep your right hand behind you. Left arm reaches up. As you exhale, either wrap the left arm around the right knee or stack the left arm over the top of the right thigh. And inhale, press into your back fingertips, grow tall. As you exhale, opportunity to stay there. Or deepen the stretch, winding yourself into as deep of a twist as you feel called. Still drawing your awareness into that space that you need to cultivate a deeper connection with, that you set the intention to honor here. Inhale, slowly come back into center. Sweep your arms up overhead. Exhale, hands come to heart. Release your right leg open towards the right side as your left foot comes in towards your groin. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, right hand roots to the earth or the right shin as your left fingertips reach over towards your right toes. Option to stay here or rooting through the right hand. Inhale, lengthen the left fingertips towards the right toes. Exhale, opportunity to root through the hand, spiraling your ribcage open towards the sky, gazing underneath the left arm, then inhale, lengthen. Exhale, spiral. One more inhale to lengthen, and then lift. As you exhale, release your hands down in front of you. Now, if this is deep enough, stay here. Inhale, lift through the chest. Exhale, walk the hands forward. If your right toes start to pour forward and your right hip is lifting, root through the fingertips, press yourself back. And melt here for 2 rounds of breath. Inhale, walk the hands in, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, sweep your feet towards the front of the mat. Now we are going to move into our boat pose. So a couple variations in case you haven't done this posture before. You're going to plant the pads of your feet together and knees together. Now, if you want to try a few different variations, feel free to do so with me here, and then we'll get started in a moment. Opportunity 1, draw the fingertips to point towards the bottom. Lower your elbows down so that your elbows are underneath the shoulders. Draw the shins parallel to the earth. Shine your chest bone up towards the sky. Inhale, you lengthen through the legs. Exhale, you squeeze the knees in towards the chest. You just stay there. Or, opportunity 2, lift up onto the palms themselves. You inhale, lower to the forearms. Exhale, squeeze it in. Or, option 3, you may reach the arms out and inhale, extend. Exhale, squeeze it in. Option 4, you may do so with straight legs. Inhale, lower. Exhale, in. So whatever the case may be, we're going to go ahead and get started. Take it at whatever pace you need. And if your lower back already feels achy, keep your hands or your forearms rooted. Okay? So here we go. On an in-breath, we lengthen. Exhale, hug it in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, in. Utilizing your breath here. And continue at your own pace. We're almost there. One last one. Cup the hands behind the knees or keep your hands rooted if they're on the earth. Roll the shoulders back, lengthen through the spine. Wherever you are, as you exhale, slowly dome the back, lower onto the earth. You may slide the arms out, whatever the case may be. Now, from here, we are going to extend your legs up towards the sky. Press the balls of your feet upwards. Now, take your hands, lace them behind your head. Thumbs point down towards the shoulders, or hands are reaching towards the front of your mat. Thumbs point in towards the hips. Draw belly button towards spine. Root your lower spine, your entire lower back to the earth. You may stay here, or as you exhale, lower your legs to hover over the earth. And then inhale, lift. only lowering as much as you can without your lower back lifting. And allow yourself to move with your own pace of breath here. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. One last one here. Now, you may stay there or reach your hands up towards the sky. Lace all fingers but your pointer and your thumb. As you exhale, lower your left leg to hover over the earth. Crunch up, draw your fingertips towards the right-hand side of right leg. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, lower the right leg, draw the hands over to the left-hand side of left leg, lifting the shoulder blades off the earth. Inhale, melting them back to center. Exhale, left leg lowers, hands to the right-hand side. Inhale, center. Exhale, right leg lowers, lift to the left. Inhale, center. A few more here if you so desire, or stay in center, just utilize the legs. Exhale, right leg lowers. Inhale, lift. Exhale, left leg lowers, hands to the right-hand side. Inhale, center. 2 more. You got it. Exhale, hug your knees into your chest. Maybe you rock from side to side. Maybe you take little circles with the knees to massage the lower back. Maybe you simply melt the knees away from your chest and then exhale, hug them back in. Whatever the case may be, just allow yourself to take a moment to relieve any stress from the lower spine. And then when you feel ready, you can either roll over onto one side and press yourself up, or cup the hands around the knees or around the backs of the thighs and rock yourself forward and back, all the way up to seated, and then make your way into a tabletop. Good. Now in our tabletop, spreading your fingertips wide, rooting through the entirety of the hands, shoulders over wrists, hips over knees here. Inhale, tuck the toes, circle the shoulders back and down the spine, traction hands and knees in towards one another, pour the chest between the upper arms, gaze ahead. Exhale, root through the tops of the feet, shins, hands, dome, belly button towards spine, chin to chest. Inhale, tuck the toes, circle the shoulders back and down, open the heart. Exhale, rooting everything into the earth, open the entire back body. Take 2 or 3 more rounds of breath here in your cat and cow. On an in-breath, slowly come back into a neutral spine. From here, draw your left knee in towards the center of your mat. Lengthen your tailbone towards the back of the room, meaning drawing belly button in towards spine. And then inhale, extend your right leg out. Try to keep it in line with your body with your right toes pointing downwards. If it's lifting up towards the sky, we're creating an arch in the spine. So try to lengthen through and shoot the right heel back. Now as you exhale, you may stay here, or exhale, hug your right knee in towards your nose, press into the hands, expand the shoulder blades. Inhale, keep the right knee bent, circle the shoulders back and down the spine, traction hands towards the left knee, engage through the right glute, press the pad of the right foot towards the sky. Exhale, squeeze everything in towards midline. Inhale, shoot the pad of the right foot up towards the sky, still engaging the glute, activating the core. Exhale, draw knee towards nose. Coming into a variation of a dynamic tiger pose. Allow yourself to continue here at your own pace. 2 more rounds of breath here. On your inhale, slowly lift the pad of the foot up towards the sky. Keep it slightly softer than before, and you may stay here. Or inhale, reach your left arm out in front of you. Exhale, reach your left hand towards the pinky toe side of the foot, or utilize a strap here if you so desire. On your in-breath, you may stay here or press the top of the foot into the left hand, engaging through the glute, opening through the heart. Maybe you lift onto the fingertips. Maybe you even have the control to lift the right arm and reach it forward. And then exhale, releasing the right leg back with control, left arm forward. Exhale, soften the knee back to the earth. If you need to take a couple of circles of the wrists, utilizing your whole body here, circling in your tabletop position, feel free to do so. If you feel called to take cat and cows instead, whatever floats your boat, feel free to take it. And then when you're ready, coming back into your tabletop position, right knee in towards the center of your mat. Inhale, left leg reaches out behind you. Once again, trying not to let the left heel lift, but lengthening the tailbone towards your left heel and engaging belly button in towards spine. Now on your out breath, hug left knee in towards your chest and dome your back body. Inhale, keep the left knee bent, circle the shoulders back and down the spine, traction hands towards the right knee as you engage the left glute, pressing the pad of the left foot towards the sky. Exhale, squeeze everything in towards midline. Inhale, circle the shoulders, shine the heart open through the chest. Exhale, hug it in. And continue here for 4 more rounds of breath at your own pace. Beautiful. Now on your in-breath, come back into that neutral position with the left pad of the foot, gently lifting towards the sky. You may stay here. You may inhale, engage the center, reach the right arm forward. As you exhale, you may sweep your right hand towards your left pinky toe side of the foot. This may be where you melt. Or inhale, press the top of the left foot into the right hand, peel open through the right shoulder, and lift the left knee up. Good. Inhale with control, slowly releasing the left leg back, right arm forward. Exhale, release it down. Now, from here, tucking the toes or staying on the tops of the feet, depending on what serves your body, sit it back onto the heels and just take a couple of circles with the wrists themselves, going in both directions. If you need to shake it out, if you need to do lightning bolt hands, shooting the fingertips in front of you, whatever it is that feels good. And then, when you feel ready, we're going to make our way into downward facing dog. So planting the hands to the earth, tuck the toes, shift the hips up and back. Downward facing dog, your knees may be bent, they may be straight. You may walk out your dog, shifting your feet weight from one foot to the other as you bend the opposite leg. Maybe you bend both knees and straighten both legs at the same time. Maybe you lift onto your tippy toes, bend your knees, and rock your hips from one side to the next. Just playing around here in your own body, in your downward facing dog. And bringing your awareness back into that space that you feel drawn to, that you set an intention for. How can you be of deeper service to yourself? How can you nourish this part of your physical, energetic, or mental body? And take one more breath here before you melt both heels down on your next exhale towards the earth. Root all fingertips and knuckles into the mat. Circle your shoulder blades in towards the armpits. And imagine that you're sliding your hands towards the front of your mat, reaching your hips up and back. Now from here, step the feet together. Lift onto your tippy toes. Pour your gaze between your thumbs. Exhale, bend and either walk or hop yourself forward into Uttanasana, your forward fold. As you're here, your knees may be bent or straight, whatever it is that you're feeling called to do. Maybe you walk your hands from side to side, swaying upon the earth. Maybe your hands come to opposite elbows as you sway. Maybe your hands are rooting to the earth or releasing with gravity And you draw your chin towards your chest to help expand through the thoracic and cervical spines, or upper back and neck. When you feel complete, slowly inhaling, beginning to roll up vertebra by vertebra, sweeping your arms out and up towards the sky. Urdhva Hastasana, palms come together. Exhale, hands come to heart. Lengthen the tailbone towards the earth. Kneecaps pull upwards. Belly button towards back body as your front hips and ribs draw in towards one another. Inhale, circle the shoulders up towards the ears. Exhale, release them back and down, coming into Tadasana, mountain pose. Inhale, sweep the arms up and up towards the sky once again. Exhale, hands through prayer position, folding forward into Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen up, halfway lift, long spine, Ardha Uttanasana, squeeze through the shoulder blades. Exhale, pour it back over the legs. Inhale, bend the knees, plant the palms, either step it back into your plank pose or float it right into your chaturanga, drawing elbows in towards the side bodies, wherever you are, melting it all the way down, coming to the tops of the feet, root into them, lifting the knees, circle the shoulders back and down, traction hands towards the toes. Inhale, lift through the chest, Bhujangasana, cobra pose. Exhale, soften it down. Inhale, lift through a tabletop. Exhale, back, downward facing dog. Inhale, step the feet together, lift onto your tippy toes, pour your gaze between your thumbs. Exhale, bend and either walk or float yourself forward into Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen out, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, folding back over the legs, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, bend the knees, begin to roll up vertebra by vertebra, sweep the arms out and up towards the sky, palms meet. Exhale, draw hands to the heart center. Taking it deeper now, inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, folding forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen up, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, fold it back over the legs, Uttanasana, bending the knees, planting the palms, either step it back into your plank or float it right into your chaturanga. If you're with me, knees may be lifted or lowered. If they're lifted, press into the balls of the feet, shift forward, lower elbows in towards the side bodies, either to the earth or upward facing, whatever's within your practice. If you're here, inhale, circle the shoulders, traction hands towards the toes, shine the heart. Exhale, melt it down. Inhale, lift your tabletop. Exhale, back, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. From here, inhale, lift the right leg up towards the sky. It may be a little, it may be a lot, right heel's driving up. You may stay here, exhale, bend the right knee, draw it in towards the right elbow as you draw your body forward to a plank. Inhale, elongate the right leg back towards the sky. Exhale, hug your right knee in towards your nose, body forward to a high plank. Inhale, lengthen it back up towards the ceiling. Exhale, right knee pours over towards left elbow if you so desire. Inhale, lengthen back up. Exhale, hug your right knee in towards your nose. Lift through the spine and step it between the hands like a ninja, or get it there any way possible. Lower your left knee down, traction the feet in towards one another. Lift the chest so shoulders are over hips here. Now your arms may be up, they may be in cactus arms, stacking over the right thigh, or on blocks underneath the shoulders. Pull the feet in together and then exhale, pour the hips forward and down. Coming into Anjaneyasana, and allow yourself to breathe here. If it feels good to sigh out the mouth, you are more than welcome to do so. Opportunity to stay here, or inhale, lift the arms or root them to the thighs. Grow long through the spine. As you exhale, opportunity to engage the glutes and open the heart towards the ceiling. Slight back bend. Inhale, lift. As you exhale, release your hands to frame your right foot. Tuck your back toes, shift your left knee back, and extend through the right leg. Inhale, grow tall. Lengthening the heart towards your right toes, and exhale, fold forward. Coming into Ardha Hanumanasana, our half split pose. We'll be here for 2 breaths. opportunity to stay here. Or move forward and back from our low lunge or Anjaneyasana to Ardha Hanumanasana. It is up to you what you so desire to do. So inhale, opportunity to bend the right leg. Lift through the chest, open the heart. Exhale, release the hands to the earth. Extend through the right leg. Over we go. Inhale, opportunity to shift forward and lift through the chest. Exhale, release the hands to frame the foot. Extend through the right leg. Ardha Hanumanasana. One more time here if you so desire. Inhale, bending the right knee. Draw yourself back into your low lunge. Walk your right foot towards the right edge of the mat. Draw the hands underneath the shoulders, either to blocks or the earth. Opportunity to keep your back knee lowered and pour the hips forward and down. Now, if you'd like more depth, rooting through the right foot, right knee over right ankle, tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, coming into lizard pose. Now, you may stay lifted, or you may lower onto your elbows here, or forearms. If you need more depth, you may walk your hands towards the sides of the room, right arm coming underneath the right leg, left arm reaching out towards the left side. But whatever it is that serves you best, on your out breath, try to draw your right knee in towards your right shoulder to peel open through the piriformis, through the outer right hip. Inhale, walk the hands back underneath the shoulder. You may lower the back knee or keep it lifted. Walk your right toes back underneath the right shoulder. And from here, pull the feet in towards one another. Root through the big toe mound of your left foot. Right knee over right ankle. Inhale with control. Lift your torso so that your shoulders are over the hips. Arms may be up. And cactus arms at heart or on hips. Lengthen the tailbone towards the earth, belly button in towards spine, bend the right knee over the right ankle. Try to extend through the back leg, coming into your crescent lunge. Hugging your front rib cage in, externally rotating the arms here, pinkies reaching towards the front of the room. You may stay here, or as you exhale, draw your hands to your heart. Inhale, lengthen through your breastbone. Exhale, take your outer left elbow to the outer right knee. Coming into a twisted crescent. Pressing your right hand into the left. Trying to peel open the chest. Good. And on an in-breath, pull the feet in towards one another. Slowly lift, lengthen through the arms. Exhale, hands come to heart. Bend the back leg. Step the back foot in at a 45-degree angle. Draw the right hip back. Left hip forward. Baby bend in the right knee. Hands to hip. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hinge forward over the right leg. Hands may release to the earth or blocks, framing the right foot. Think of your heart reaching towards your toes. And continuously drawing your right hip back here. Now, if you need more depth, you may inhale and flex the right foot. If you need more depth than that, you may exhale, bend the left knee. Or, if both feet are rooted and that makes you feel most stable, you can walk the hands towards the left toes. Just allowing yourself to really dive into the entirety of your right leg here. And utilizing your breath. Bending your right knee. From here, you're given the option to come into a twist. You may root your left hand to the earth underneath the left shoulder, or bring it to a block at any height. Right hand comes to right hip. Draw the right hip back. Now, on an out breath, take a baby bend in the right knee. Press into the left hand. Begin to stack the right shoulder on top of the left. Now from here, if it feels good to extend through the right leg, you can. You may stay there, or inhale, reach the right arm up towards the sky. Coming into a twisted triangle pose. And breathe here. Actively drawing the right hip back, left hip forward. And exhale, circle the right arm towards the back of the room and down towards the right foot. Inhale, bend the right knee. If you want, if you need some help in balancing, stack your blocks, shoulder distance apart, about a foot in front of your foot. Inhale, lift all the way up. As you exhale, hands come to heart. Slowly begin to shift your weight into your right foot. Inhale, engage through the center, flex the left foot. Bring a baby bend into your right knee, and as you exhale, begin to hinge at the hips. You may stay here, or continue to melt to become parallel to the earth. There's a bend in your right knee here. Your left heel shooting back, creating a straight line from the crown of your head to your left heel. Left toes look at the earth as you melt your left hip down a little bit deeper. Now you may stay here. You may utilize your blocks underneath the shoulders. You may inhale, reach your arms out. Opportunity to hold in Warrior 3 or Ekpadasana. Or exhale, bend your left knee, drawing it in towards the right, and draw the hands to tap it, if you so desire. Inhale, extend. Opportunity to take that again. Exhale, bend the left knee in, draw the hands to tap the thigh. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, opportunity to do that once again. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release your hands to the blocks or keep them at heart center. Coming into a corkscrew, exhale, bend both legs and draw your left knee towards the outer side of your right leg. Inhale, extend it back. Exhale, bend the left knee towards the outer side of the right leg. Inhale, back. Exhale, this time bend it all the way down and lower the left shin. Melt your left hip to the earth, and from here, the pinky toe sides of the feet are melting onto the mat itself. You're attempting to stack one knee on top of the other and rooting your right hip, well, both hips, but especially your right hip, to the ground. Flexing the feet, inhale, draw the hands to the big toe sides of the feet, grow tall. As you exhale, opportunity to stay lifted or hinge forward at the hips, coming into a variation of Gomukhasana or cow's face pose. If it feels better for you to reach the arms forward rather than having them on the feet, you're more than welcome to do so. Inhale, slowly walk your hands in, lengthen through the spine. Now, we're going to be twisting towards the front of the mat. So, planting the pad of the right foot to the earth. Inhale, spiral open. You're going to step your feet wide, coming into a wide-legged forward fold. Feet are parallel to the short edges of the mat, folding in half. There may be a slight bend in the knees, or they may be straight. You may utilize blocks underneath the hands or shoulders. Maybe your hands come to the earth. If you have the opportunity for more flexibility here, maybe your hands come in line with your feet, and as you exhale, you bend your elbows, drawing the crown of your head down towards the earth. And allow yourself to breathe here for a moment. On your in-breath, lengthen through the spine. As you exhale, take a baby bend in your knees. Begin to walk your hands back towards the right foot, pivoting the feet as well, coming into a lunge, okay? Now from here, inhale, root through the hands, step it back into a plank or a three-legged plank. Optional vinyasa flow, either to the earth in cobra or to upward facing. And then exhale back, downward facing dog. Take a breath here. Allow yourself to melt into your body. And then, when you feel ready, we're going to take it to the other side. Inhale, lengthen your left toes up towards the sky, heel drags up. You may stay here. Exhale, bend your left knee in towards your left elbow, body forward to a plank. Inhale, shoot it back up towards the sky. Exhale, left knee comes in towards the chest, dome, belly button towards spine, chin to chest. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, left knee comes to the right elbow if you so desire. Inhale, lengthen it back up. Exhale, left knee comes through center. Don't belly button towards spine. Try to step in between the hands as quietly as can be or get it there any which way. Lower your back knee. Lift shoulders over hips. Traction the feet and grow tall. Exhale, pour the hips forward and down here. You may sigh. You may just breathe deeply. Whatever it is you need, your hands can be wherever they're comfortable, okay? Now, once again, you may stay here or rooting your hands to the thigh or reaching them up towards the sky. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, option to engage the glutes, open through the heart space and a slight back bend. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release the hands to frame the left leg. Tuck the right toes, walk the right knee back and extend through the left leg itself. Flexing the toes. Inhale, right hip over right knee. Slingshot your heart towards the left toes. Exhale, fold forward. We'll be here for 2 rounds of breath. You may stay here or inhale, tuck the back toes. Shift the right knee forward, bend the left knee. Inhale, lift, coming back into your low lunge, opening the heart. Exhale, release your hands to the earth. Extend through the left leg, Ardha Hanumanasana. Inhale, opportunity to shift it forward, coming back into your low lunge, opening through the chest. Exhale, extend through the left leg, Ardha Hanumanasana. Inhale, back we go. If you so desire, one, final one. Exhale, release. Extend through the left leg. Inhale, shifting your weight forward. From here, you may tuck the right toes and walk the left foot all the way towards the left edge of the mat. Hands come underneath the shoulders, either to blocks or the earth. Now this may be where you reside, drawing your left knee in towards your left shoulder. If you need more depth, you can tuck the right toes, lift the right knee, and if you need even more here, exhale, lower onto the forearms slowly, or walk the hands towards the sides of the room, right arm towards right side, left arm comes underneath the left leg and opens towards the side. Pull the feet in towards one another wherever you are. And breathe into your body. And on your out breath, you may keep your back knee lifted or lower it to the earth. Inhale, walk the hands back underneath the shoulders. Exhale, heel toe your left foot underneath the left shoulder once again. Now, rooting through the big toe mound of the right foot, pull the feet in towards one another. And inhale, slowly lift shoulders over hips, coming in to your crescent lunge, lengthening the tailbone, draw belly button in towards the spine, bend the left knee over the left ankle, and breathe. As you exhale, you may stay here, draw the hands to the heart. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, an opportunity to take the outer right elbow to the outer left knee. Pressing the left hand into the right. Maybe you spiral open deeper. On an in-breath, pull the feet in, lengthen through the spine, reach the arms up, exhale, hands come to heart, bend the back leg, spring it in a few inches at a 45-degree angle, hands come to hips, micro bend the left knee, draw the left hip back, right hip forward, inhale, elongate through the heart, exhale, hinge forward at the hips, release the hands, and then release the crown of the head towards the toes. You may reside here. If you need more depth, flex the left toes. If you need more depth than that, maybe you bend the right leg. Or if you'd rather stay rooted through the feet, you can walk the hands towards your right foot. Just continuously drawing your left hip back as you draw your right hip forward. Taking 2 more rounds of breath here. Inhale, bend the left knee. Inhale. Draw a block underneath the right hand, or root the right hand to the earth. Keep that left knee slightly bent. Draw your left hand to the hip. Draw the left hip back. Now you may stay here. This may be deep enough. Or rooting through the right hand, exhale. Spiral your left shoulder on top of the right, coming into the twisted triangle posture on our opposite side. Your left hand may stay on the hip, or inhale, reach it up towards the sky. Still actively drawing left hip back, right hip forward. Maybe your left knee stays bent, or it may fully extend. Exhale, circle your left arm towards the back of the room, down towards the earth. Bend the left knee. Draw the blocks onto their highest height, about a foot in front of your foot. Hip shoulder distance apart. Inhale, grow tall, lifting the chest. Exhale, hands come to heart. Slowly shift your weight forward into your left leg, right toes flex. Baby bend in the left knee. Shoot the right heel back, creating a straight line from the crown of the head towards your right heel. You may stay here, or hinge at the hips, reaching your right heel back. Crown of the head forward. Baby bend stays in the left knee. Try to drip your right hip down towards the earth. Engage through your abdomen. Your hands may be at the heart. They may be on your blocks, or they may be shooting out forward. Whatever it is that serves you here. You may stay here. As you exhale, opportunity to bend the right knee and tap the hands to the right thigh. Inhale, extend it straight. Opportunity for 2 more of those here. As you exhale, maybe your hands come to heart or root to the blocks. As you exhale, bend both knees. Draw the right knee towards the outer left side of the left leg. Inhale, extend it straight back. Exhale, coming back into your corkscrew. Right knee to the outer left leg. Inhale, extend. This time you bend into your corkscrew. You lower the right shin down. You lower your right hip. Then your left. You draw the pinky toe sides of your feet to root into the mat. And you're trying to stack your knees, one on top of the other here. Okay, so left leg is on top, right leg is underneath. Flexing the feet, inhale, grow tall. Exhale, opportunity to stay here or hinge at your hips. Your hands may stay rooted on the big toe sides of your feet, or they may reach forward, coming back into Gomukhasana, cow's face pose. One more breath here. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Walk your hands back towards your left foot, so towards the front of your mat. Begin to shift and then open your legs wide into a wide-legged forward fold. Knees may be bent or straight. Feet parallel to the short edges of the mat. And release your torso down towards the mat. Hands may root to the earth or blocks, maybe to the line in between your feet. And as you exhale, draw the crown of your head down towards the earth. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, bend the knees. Begin to walk the hands and the feet back towards the front of the mat, coming into a lunge. Inhale, step it back into a plank pose. Exhale, lower your knees either together or separate. Glue your big toes together and sit your hips back towards your heels, allowing the crown of your head to melt down towards the earth. Arms may be extended forward or reach towards the back of the room, palms facing up. You may rock your head from side to side to massage the third eye if you so desire, or melt into the space of stillness. And inhaling slowly, walking your hands in towards your knees, stacking your shoulders over hips. You may finish here, or if you feel guided, to melt into Shavasana and allow yourself that time if you so have it. Please go ahead. But all in all, thank you so much for allowing me the honor of guiding you throughout this practice. I hope it served you well. Please let me know in the comment section below